Hello, hello, everyone. So excited to be here with another episode of Interview with the Superstar. And today, oh my gosh, I have a treat for you. I have a treat for you. So, you guys know me, Coach Vanda here. Happy, excited to share with you this wonderful agent, team leader, entrepreneur, CEO that I have the pleasure to know and help inspire and teach for many, many years. So, ladies and gentlemen, be ready to talk to a kick-ass agent. And I hope you stay here until the end because she's going to share with you all his story, his growth, his success, and some of his strategy and inspiration with you. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's say hello to Ahu. Ahu Kocaballi, how are you, my darling?
I am amazing. I'm doing great. Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity today.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here with you. So let's get started with this great conversation.
Yes. So my name is Ahu Kocaballi. I'm a real estate broker in the Palm Desert, Palm Springs area, California. And I've been licensed for the last 10 years, but I'm doing it full time in the last 7 years because my baby was 6 months old when I got my license. So I was a full time mom the first couple of years, and then I putting more energy in real estate after that.
Very nice. So you've been licensed 10 years, now full time for 7. Now you have two babies. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, she is in the beautiful desert in California. And Ahu has a beautiful accent. She's from another country, just like yours truly here. And she's been doing a wonderful job helping a lot of people. So Ahu, let me ask you this. What were you doing before you got in real estate?
So I am originally from Turkey and I have a PhD in orthodontics. So I went to school for 9 years and get my PhD and I moved to the desert. I got married and I moved to the desert. And I was actually raising my kids because we don't have any family here. So I was mostly, a stay-home mom, but at the same time, I wanted to do something fun while I have enough time with my kids. And uh, real estate came to my attention, but I was kind of hesitant in the beginning because you know me, like when I first started, my accent was my biggest problem for me. And I was like, how am I going to sell homes with this accent? How are people are going to understand me? But obviously, it was just something that I made in my mind.
I
Yeah.
love that you started with that. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful tribe here, and it's so amazing that at the time I was coaching. Can I tell the story? Who is that okay if I tell the story?
Yes.
At the time I didn't have my own company yet, and I was coaching for another company, another coaching company, and I was booked. I was making all those millionaires and a lot of success people, and there was a waiting list over 2 years to list with me, to coach with me because I was coaching 49 agents at mastery level 101, and I didn't have any more room. And this beautiful lady text me, DM me on Facebook. I never forgot. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Hey,
have,
coach. Say
yes.
again.
I have goosebumps right now because I remember like yesterday. Yeah.
So you texted me, coach, do you have room? I would love to be coach with you. Remember that?
Exactly. And I waited 5 months in order to be on your schedule.
I
Yeah.
know. And she's like, coach, and she kept checking in, I'm ready when you can help me. I love your story. I see the success. Your coach is some amazing people. Would you take me? After a while, I people didn't leave much, but I was time to bring someone hungry, ambitious, and loving like her. And I said, look, yes, I'm going to open room for you. And I told myself, she's determined. She's hungry. She's my kind of avatar. So I brought her in. And you did tell me this, Aho. You told me, like, I never forgot. First call, you said, coach, I'm not very good on the phone. Remember that conversation?
Yes. 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 Yeah. Oh, I hated it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you say? What was your story, your paradigm, your mental recording?
So yeah, because I'm a foreigner here, I'm from Turkey. In my mind, I was never going to be good enough to be one of those successful agents who is selling so many homes. But at the same time, I wanted to do it so much, and
Yeah.
encouraging me, and you made me believe that this is actually something special for me rather than an obstacle.
Isn't it true? You said, remember you said, Coach, I'm not good on the phone because my accent is a handicap, and people don't understand me, and my accent is a bother. Do you remember what I said? I said, your accent, sweetie, is actually an asset.
Yes.
It makes you unique. Listen to me. I said, listen to me. I have a strong accent. And when I started, I had a very broken accent. And I said, Ahu, it's not your accent, my love. It's because you don't know what to say, how to say it, the tonality, and we need to up level your skills, remember?
Exactly.
And we start changing that.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Besides the accent, I am still kind of talking fast, but talking fast and having an accent was not a good combination. And I learned from you, to take it more easy, like not to hurry while I'm talking, because I wanted to give the message very quickly, which is not the best, way of communication. So I just got slower and listened more. And yeah, I just
Remember, I love it. Remember how many times we record and I said, Ahu, the phone is very difficult because people don't see our lips. I
Yes.
said, I want you to really enunciate the words because this is what I learned, right? Open your mouth wide and slow down on the phone. So slow down on the phone, say the words really clear, and just go with the flow with your energy, and you start getting better. We start recording, remember?
Oh yeah, I still have those recordings. I listen to them once in a while, and it just makes me realize how grateful I am for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But you know what? We are going here, guys and girls, because I want you to understand that right from the beginning, that this lady broke some paradigms. She really destroyed some limitation, didn't you, my darling?
Exactly. So when I first came to you the year before in 2016, my gross commission was $60,000, and you said, "Are you ready to do everything I tell you?" I'm like, "Yes, religiously." And in the first year, as soon as I start coaching with you, my gross commission increased from 60,000 to $200,000 in 1 year.
60 to 200,000 1 year, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, with 14 closings in my first year with you. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
Yes. And you've been
And
growing and growing.
it still is amazing. It's just a different. So it was back like in 2017, now 2023. The goals, the everything is way different in a different scale because I
Different
have
skill.
grown so much with you. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I love that. So let's unpack this because we have here people 30 years in the business, 45 years in the business, and people 1 month in the business, or maybe just getting a license. So what changed? I know we talked about some of your beliefs and limitation that you destroyed, but also what else changed? I mean, how you triple and quadruple your income because it kept growing, right? So tell us a little bit where are you right now, first of all, where are you right now in terms of sales? Tell them right now because it's so exciting. What did you do in terms of transaction last month?
Yes. So last month I closed six escrows and I got 4 new listings, and it all happened while I was on a 6 weeks vacation back in Turkey.
They repeat that, guys and girls. She was 6 weeks vacation in Turkey, her beautiful country, spending time with her family. She sold 6 homes and got how many listings, my darling?
Yes.
4.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Of course, she has a team, and she's gonna tell you all about. So tell us here, what changed? How did you get here? Because some people are gonna say, "Oh my God, maybe she can do it, but I cannot do it." Give us some of your inspiration strategy.
So it is very important. So especially, building the foundation with the right support system is the key. So the best thing that I did is I have a full-time assistant, I have a TC, and I am also making sure that when I am gone, I have the support, the agents who can show the houses and get everything going while I was gone. So it's very important. So I think the first important thing is really having an assistant, because you don't want to be an assistant. You want to use your time in the most efficient way so you can bring the money on the table while all the other stuff is taken care of, especially the admin stuff. So the agents, they want to save as much money as they can in the beginning because every penny counts, but actually they can literally leverage the time that they have if outsource some stuff so they can focus on the money making tasks.
Oh, I love it. It's singing. You are singing in my ears, Aho. You are singing in my ears. So what I hear you saying is, yes, I'm using the best use of your time. I'm delegating. I'm leveraging myself, right? Is it true?
Exactly.
And also I hear you saying that I'm not the assistant. You have systems and operating procedures right now, SOPs, right? Ahu, so right now you're pushing $700,000 a year in gross commission. Am I right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Pretty good. And you're going to go to $1 million, you
Yeah.
know, who is competitive, and she has a beautiful soul. She want to help everyone. And so what do you think was the biggest factor of success of your achievement right now?
So for me, the biggest part of my success is having structure and having routines. No matter what happens, unless my kids get sick or something happens to me, I never give up on my prospecting time in the mornings. It is my money making time. So
Sacred, huh?
and before making that time, really having a morning routine, waking up, having writing your gratitudes, exercising, listening something to your heart, to your soul, uh, that having that morning routine, and then having the daily routine for your business. So those are the things that literally make me get so disciplined that I will never ever give up any part of that, because that consistency, that momentum really comes when you keep doing this, even though you don't see any result, but you just keep pushing for it.
Because you know it's coming, right? So
Yeah.
I love that. So we unpack and hear some of her actions, everyone. So now let's go back. She didn't like the phone. She had hard times with the phone, and we changed the paradigm. We start recording her calls. Remember that? And in the beginning, you're like, "Oh, coach, how bad do you feel?" You know, because it's true. Because people expect everything to be perfect. Wasn't it a little uncomfortable, or maybe a lot of comfortable, when you listen yourself recording, calling other people on the phone? Remember those times?
Of course, yeah, it is.
And then what I kept saying, keep.
The you don't realize that how many times you stop, how many times you keep using the same words, unless you listen to yourself. And those recordings helped me tremendously, because I realized that, like, where is the conversation really gets kind of where I lose the lead on the phone. For example, they get disconnected while we are talking, because I was talking about the same thing over and over again in different ways, and I'm realizing that, oh my god, I should not have spent that much time in that. I should ask these questions, you know what I mean? So you just get to learn more about yourself and how you really engage with the people when you record it. And I think it was a game changer for me.
Game changer, because first of all, it forced you to practice.
Yes.
And by the way, congratulations for being so coachable. You know how many people I say, record this, and they're just like, and they do it. You recorded, you did it, even when it sounded bad, but you kept thinking, and you knew, we kept say, hey, every master was once a beginner, and you kept practice, and we were working on your mirror matching, on your tonality, on your pause, and then you mastered the role play. You role playing like 7 times a week, weren't
Yeah.
you?
Oh yeah. And I was role playing early in the morning, late at night, different people, just to get a different feel of from all my role play partners. Oh yeah.
I love it. And then now online leads, the coldest lead of them all, who talks to 100 people, who doesn't care for anybody. Tell this beautiful audience here, how many homes average do you sell to online leads, on cold leads per month on average?
So so in the last couple years, my conversion rate is close to 8% with the online leads. Whenever, like, it is one of my, after my database and past clients, it's my second main lead source for sure.
I love it. By the way, if you're wondering, 8% out of 100, listen, the average agent converts less than 1%. Less than 1%. She's selling sometimes 2 a month from online leads. This is online lead besides a database, a farm, open house, social media, right? Right, Ahu?
Yes.
And Ahu, so you surpass, you doing videos. Now you use your accent as an asset. And are you comfortable doing videos? Because you're all over the place too on the internet, and people might say, oh, she can do it, but I cannot do it. How can you share here with these wonderful superstars in real estate and superstars to be, that they can do it, it is possible?
So with the videos, I think I overcome the idea of making it perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to constantly create content and post online in order to be in front of the people, training, educational to the buyers and sellers. I think it was
Yeah.
my biggest part that was holding me to make those videos, because I wanted to make sure my hair looked perfect, my outfit looked perfect, I had my makeup. So I am just, like, I think I learned how to be, just get the job done. It doesn't have to.
Yeah, appreciate yourself. I love that. I love that. What you're saying. Who now? Was it painful in the beginning? You see, a lot of agents, they say, "Oh, it's only me. I'm the only one who's not fully organized. I'm the only one who doesn't like to call the past clients fever influence. I'm the only one that don't want to call in the morning." Is it true, Ahu?
No, they are not. Yeah, they are not.
Did you
Everybody.
have doubts? Did you have fear? Who tell us about it? Tell
Yeah,
about the
right
pain that
in
we
the beginning.
saw they have.
Oh yeah, I mean, the thing is, the good news is they are not alone. There is a big network here in your coaching, company, that we can support each other. We can keep each other accountable. And you are the one who always there to make us believe that we can do it. We can make it happen. So I think the key is nobody's alone. You don't have to be alone. So they can reach out to anybody in our ecosystem to have that support, to have that accountability. I think it's going to help them a lot to get it started.
I love it. I love it. So nobody's alone. You can learn, right? You can put the time. So yeah, you went to the challenges, you went through the issues. Now you have how old are your kids now? You have two beautiful sons.
Yes, 14 and 11.
14, 11. How old were they when you started?
So my baby was 6 months old, and my older son was almost 4 years old. Yeah.
Right. And you went 60, 200,000, then you went 300,000, 500, 600. Now tell us where you are right now, because, all the team leaders are like, oh my gosh, you have your own little beautiful company. Tell us about it.
Yes. So I opened up my own office, which is going great for the last 1 year. And I am pushing for 750,000 this year with all the change of the market and everything. And we are restructuring the business. I used to have multiple team members. Now we are going in a different structure to be more profitable. So I have my assistant, I have my TC, I have 3 virtual assistants who is helping me. And
Did you say three virtual assistants?
Yeah.
Do you guys hear that? She has a full-time she have a TC for transaction, a full-time assistant, and a 3 virtual assistant who does other things. And then what else?
And then I have a showing agent that I am training right now. So we are she's going to help me with all the showings too. So we are trying a different way of doing business right now.
Different approach, different model. So let me give you guys a little bit background so you understand too. So Ahu in the beginning she already has a team, right? Remember, everyone, if you have one person, one assistant, part-time or not, you do have a team, right? So she already had a team, and she had 2 other agents under her, right? At one point, I think even 3, right? 2 part-time, 2 full-time, 1 part-time. Now, because a lot of things, she said, Coach, I am restructure my business. Can I just have showing agents? And then for now, as I organize my structure, and then later I can bring more team, because yeah, she wants to keep going because you go to your country for 6 weeks every year, don't you?
Exactly. Yes. Minimum.
That's a must to spend time with your family, right?
Correct. Yes.
I love that. I love that, because you see who not only you are a completely example of someone who started low and had exponential growth, because you believe you're coachable and you're willing to do the work, and you broke some paradigms, like, my accent, I'm from a different country. Also, you believe that you can work hard and you still have time off, because you take weekend off. Sunday off, you time with your family. And you now, last year you also went to Turkey. I've been your coach for many, many years. You are the full example that you can have the cake and eat too. Am I right?
Correct. Yes, you're right. Yeah, I go to Turkey every year, between 4 to 6 weeks every year, during the summertime.
This is in one take, everyone. And now, we can do Zooms, and right, and we can have. Oh my gosh, I love that. So we talk about. So you said you treat your business as a factor of success, right? So your transformation is doing the things, having the accountability, having the coaching, having the support. So anything else you pivot in the last 2 years that the tribe here should know? Anything else you would like to share, that is one thing, or maybe one thing, let's put it this way, one thing today that you would tell your young self? What would that be?
So I was thinking, when I sell a house, I didn't know the importance of keeping the communication going with my past clients. So I was not really leveraging the the relationships that I built in the past. So for the last 2, 3 years, I am more in touch with my past clients because it's the no cost to you referral source for you. You just need to keep in contact with them, make sure that you keep them updated with the market updates and what's going on, with the value of their home. So I have been more intentional with my relationships with my clients, and even after the closing, it was a big game changer for me because I made sure that they are not going to forget about me, and they always recommend me whenever they have any friends or family who is interested in real estate. I was not
What
enough energy on that before.
wonderful. And now, yeah, you realize, oh my gosh, yeah, I can do my open house. Yes, I can have my beautiful farm in the area. Yes, I can master online leads, but the database is my book of business. It's the most important. Now, I imagine and I assume you're using Coach Vanda proven system with your database. So you don't have to guess, right? You're calling them, you're doing events, right? You're emailing consistently.
Yes, it is. I think the key is the consistency. You should just keep doing it and just focus.
So if you could look back into the youngest 20 years old, 25 years old, Ahu, because by the way, you look very young and beautiful, you're going to say, hey, build more the muscle consistency. Am I right?
Exactly. I will tell to my younger self is, first of all, focus on your own journey and don't compare yourself with anybody else because everybody has a different story. I think
Right. Yeah, Ahu, you hear me say all the time, and I imagine this also you saying, don't compare yourself to anybody else. Also, you do work on your strengths, don't you? You know your weakness, you delegate your weakness, and you know your strengths. So what help us here to see some, I know your strengths, of course. I super proud, super grateful to be your mentor and coach and friend for many years. Now, share here some of the things that they should focus on because there are many agents all over the place, right? I don't know if you know that, Ahu, but over 70,000 agents left the business already this year. And many of them cannot adapt and adjust because the market is completely changed. It's all skill-based market, and you gotta know how to communicate, how to present, how to negotiate, close hand objection. So what's some of your strengths that you believe it helps you in your business, and what they should do about their own strengths and weakness?
Exactly. So I think one of my biggest strengths are I am always up to date with the market. So I know what's going on here in the area. So there is no question I cannot answer when they ask me about the home prices, about the community. So you have to know what's going on in your area. This is the first thing. The second thing is you need to keep following up with these people, especially the buyers. Most of them are on the fence because of the interest rates and everything. A lot of people, they just give up after 2, 3 calls. I have clients that I call like for 2 years. I call them for like 1 year, and it's not going to happen right away. But once you build that relationship, even on the phone, when they are ready to make a purchase, they are going to be calling you. So I think making the proper follow up is one of the key things in this business that eventually will bring you more production.
Oh, I love that. And it's a major skill. Right?
Yes.
How to follow up, how many times follow up, what kind of system follow up. Ahu, you just made me think about a story. I never forgot because I have good memory, right?
Yes.
I know all my kids. I know what you guys doing up to. So I remember one time, maybe even 4 years ago, when you called me and you said, Coach, guess what? She said, you're not going to believe it. I said, darling, I believe everything. You said, I just put 2 transactions in contract. It was Christmas time. I just put 2 deals in contract of online leads that I'm nurturing for 10 months. Remember that?
Probably, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I have so
awesome.
many of those people. Yeah. It is important to have a system in place because there is no way for, any of us to remember, because we have so many people in our database. So just making sure that you put your reminders, you put the right search, and you are able to track that. So
Wonderful. Wonderful. So your morning routine is solid. And that's part of, you do a follow up, you still role play. You're so good right now, selling a lot of homes. Do you still role play, Yahoo?
So I role play just because of the with the changing market and the more things that I add into my system. So right now we are going after notice of default people. So we are studying those scripts. So as I change and as I add stuff to my business, I really want to be very comfortable with that dialogue. So I am role playing that with my showing agent because we are going to go after those leads.
Yeah, so you're gonna go after new one, but you also need to stay sharp. So let's see here. You have your database CIM. Your farm, your open house, online leads.
Agent
What's
to
the other
agent.
ones?
Agent to agent.
Agent to agent refer. I know you in the center, in the valley, and the Palm Spring, Palm Desert, Indians that you serve. And then you also do social media.
Social media. Yes.
Now you're gonna go after notice of default, or did you say
Yes. Yes.
notice of default? Yeah, I love it. I love it. So lots of growth.
Yes.
Lots of success. And of course, we know it's not easy, but that's the life of an entrepreneur and a team leader, right?
Yes,
And
definitely.
you're learning that too. You're learning to be a better leader and a better CEO as well. Am I right?
Exactly. It is work in progress, and
I
definitely.
know, right? It's a work in progress. So all of you that are listening here. So it's a work in progress. You see this beautiful young woman here kicking ass, trying to do her best, being the best wife, best mother, best team leader. It's not easy, but she's keep doing it. Now I gotta tell you one superpower that I think you have, and I'm very grateful, and I want to remind everybody. Sweetie, you are coachable. You are coachable. And when I say, would you do what I ask you to do? I never even expect, I don't expect anyone does 80%. No one does 80% because I give you so much. And it's so much to grow so fast, right? So, but you are coachable. And even if 60% that you do it, look
Huge difference.
Look at the big difference of mentality, psychology, philosophy, leadership, skills, money. I mean, from 60,000 to 750,000, and you're going to push $1 million, very soon. So you are doing it. So before we share how they can reach out to you and talk to you and feel your energy and give you some referrals, before you tell us, your number and your Instagram account, anything else you want to tell these people here? If you could let them know one thing, what would you tell them to do right now?
If they already not have you as their coach, they should hire you
Oh.
right away. And the thing is, I am sure everybody is doing some stuff more or less, but having a great mentor who shows you the right way and give you the right direction is the biggest impact in this business. So I am super grateful for you. Thank you very much for everything.
Oh my God, I'm super grateful for you. You're gonna make me cry. Thank you. By the way, this is not practice, to just being wonderful. And it's my honor and pleasure to be part of your journey, my darling, to be considered your coach, your mentor, and also your friend. So thank you for everything. And this is just the beginning, okay? There's several levels and you're growing immensely. So now tell us here how they can reach you, talk to you, and pick your brain, or just feel your energy, my darling.
Yes, I always believe in giving back. So anybody who would like to reach out to me, I have an Instagram page, Ahu Kocaballi Real Estate, and my email address is ahu@ahu Kocaballi. So it's very easy. So my first name at my first and last name.com. And my phone number is 760-216-0212. I would love to get calls. I would love to connect with you. Anything I can help in any way, just reach out to me.
Oh, I love it. And you are a sweetheart for taking the time on your busy day with your family and your business to come here and share your energy, your mindset, your inspiration, and all your skills with us. So thank you for being here. I love you. And I'm so looking forward to be always there with you and see your success and your growth. Mwah. Love you.
So much, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So now, everyone, you have it. An amazing superstar who came here, share with you all. So do me a favor. Share this video to someone who really are in the dumps or thinking about scarcity. That's not enough business, or I have an accent, or I'm a woman, I'm too old, I'm too young, or maybe needs to have a vision that everything is possible. And you know that you can grow with the right accountability, the right mentorship, the right system, structure, and skills in place. So thank you again, and go out there, share this video with everyone, sign up here for our channel so you can always get more inspired. And thank you for everything. Ahu, thank you. I love you. And I see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Coach.